It's Week 10 of the NFL.
In that center stage, it's the Raiders' sure-handed wide receiver. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week.
It's the Raiders and the Chargers on Monday Night Prime Time.
Just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful.
And he is gone! 76 yards! Touchdown, Chargers! Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
The extra point is good. And the Chargers are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. "7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now a return coming from the 14. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. If he does that, I'll tell you what, I really like their chances.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They put a receiver in motion to the left. They'll stick with him again. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch. The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
3rd down and 9. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Chargers offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. And he has been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we're going to see much more of him as this game goes on. London brought in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And a good run there. Finds the lane. Gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Back to throw. Stroud. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. On play action. Stroud gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They hand it to Gibbs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open. The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Gibbs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Stroud. That's caught by Gibbs. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. Stroud going to set up to throw. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Drake London, touchdown LA. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Tight spaces down there, things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Raiders offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Raider first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
Quickly to the outside and complete.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll look to throw yet again. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. And he will get into the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Chargers offense and Drake London set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the... And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Stroud to throw. To the left side. Catch made by McConkey. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
The Chargers get set to kick it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Raiders offense ready to take over once again. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Here's a zone read to start the drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They motion the slot man left. Throwing now from the gun. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. A big-time play for Vegas. 42 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They send him right out of the slot. Trying to get to the edge, and he will not get there. As a matter of fact, he was taken down behind the line, and that brings up 4th down. Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Raiders are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Up the sideline, past midfield. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. On 1st down, it's Stroud. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? And this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. London brought in motion. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That's another Chargers 1st down. First and goal at the 20.
Here's Gibbs. What a move! He's in. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown Chargers. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The kick is good. It's the score. Chargers 21, Raiders 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense getting set to get back to work. They look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Here's a third down and 4. On play action, he'll set up to throw, and that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. And they'll be set up now, up past the 40 with that one.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. From the gun, here's Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
And 8 yards to go.
In motion comes Andrews. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one taken in. Taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. On comes the punter now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Raiders offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. And that'll be a pickup of 3. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night as we send you cross country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports halftime report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll begin up in the Steel City. Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, where you see the final score there. Jordan Love, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Michael Wilson, well over 100 yards with 2 touchdown catches to boot. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And it was the visiting San Francisco 49ers that come in and get the victory. The Niners able to climb back over 500 with the victory as they stay within range of a playoff spot at 5-4. In the first half, it was the Alabama man, Jahmyr Gibbs, who had it cooking. He's over 100 yards rushing for the game already and found the end zone twice as well. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The visitors' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. Now, faking the give. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll turn and hand this one off. Good blocking to the 15. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 8-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal. Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes back.
And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. And the two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment defense. Automatic first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
The motion man here is McLaurin. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
This one finds McConkey. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Back to throw. Stroud. He'll try to run for it. Stroud avoids the contact as he slides to a stop after picking up the 1st down. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Pass to the right side. He's got Andrews. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Stroud. On target. Got it to McLaurin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On 1st and 10. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. Oh, he gets it right back.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him, and he's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll go. It's Stroud. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
His drive will start on the ground. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll spread the formation here. See what the call is on 3rd and inches. He'll take care of it himself. Picks up the first down and a gain of 12.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call designed runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 8-yard line. Give him 27, and it's first and goal. Slot man in motion left. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
Offense.
Now it is first and goal. Look wide. Get this one complete. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. So it'll be second and goal when we return. We are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Now here's second and goal. Thrown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be taken down right at the 15-yard line. For the lead, here is third and goal. They motion the slot man left. Front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Still third down.
Big play coming up. This is third down. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Now after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to get back within a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they inch a bit closer here in this fourth quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. That's caught by Gibbs. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
At the 32-yard line.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
In motion comes Andrews. They'll go play action. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
As this clock continues to tick, we're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that 3rd down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. Let's see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They trail by 2 and will start this drive with 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. They send a receiver in motion left. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down. A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. And he's got it. He'll move the chains. 1st down at the 47.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Quick throw taken in, and they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Slot man in motion right. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On 2nd down, they'll run. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. 13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, Vegas.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He's going to have it at the 12-yard line. Enough to get the 1st down and keep it going. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up.
Interference. Defense. That penalty is declined.
Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders will up the lead to 5.
Chargers 21.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This is fielded inside the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. A quick slant on the money to McLaurin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. On play action, Stroud. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. Throwing is Stroud. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to have the 1st down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. Going to need a big play now, 3rd down and long. Now, Stroud. That's complete. He's got it to London. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw, Stroud. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So this one, a win for the Raiders. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night from SoFi.